Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic for the Nintendo Switch here on Random Conflux. I'm all the way in the Ivory group. Last time I beat Ivory Towers, it was a good park. The challenge of it was I had to clean up all the trash and build the park on top of that, which took a little while. This time we're doing Thunder Rock. It is the hardest scenario in the original Rollercoaster Tycoon. And it still holds up as a challenge. This is my third attempt on this, not because it's hard, but because the first time I screwed something up. The second time, I didn't realize my mic was muted. So this time, yeah. And I was actually doing really good in the last one. I was kind of bummed out that my mic was muted. I'm like, dang it. That sucks. And I just restarted because rather than try to record and post, I just said, heck with it. I was going to redo it and hopefully make something a little better. Let's see. I'm going to green light this. And I'm going to add some shops and stalls over here because it's a good way to make some cash. So this park's a challenge, but I've beaten it before twice on the original Rollercoaster Tycoon. Well, once on original and once on Open RCT, so it is fully within my skill house. I mean, it is a challenging park, don't get me wrong, but it is also a park that I am more than able to successfully do. Get some staff. We'll hire 4 mechanics to start with, or 4 handymen and 2 mechanics to start with. And we'll just hire more as we need them. Let's start with a wooden coaster, because that's an easy money maker. Shop install, that's good. Build a custom design. I'm not doing anything too big, just a basic cookie cutter roller coaster. I say cookie cutter because they're just basic. They don't go out of, I'm not going out of my way to make anything too wild. And I can make really wild coasters. I have before, just not something I'm trying to do this time. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad coaster, it won't be. Actually, over the path might be kind of cool. Or over the track a little bit might be okay. right. Hide supports. That should be fine. Put an exit here. Entrance right here. Put a brake right here. And a block brake here. Not because I want a block section, I don't, but that supposedly it makes the rides a little safer. And test. I know this ride will do decent. I'm not horribly worried about it. And it's a nice, easy coaster to build. Info kiosk, yay! Now that'll get built here in a second too. Ride, I know this is at least a $5 or $6 ride. Probably a $7 ride. Yeah, I can charge $7 for this easily. There we go. And then do an info kiosk. I doubt it'll rain, but actually it might rain. When it's raining, you can charge whatever you want for umbrellas and they'll pay it. So that's why I've always increased the profit on those. When you're just starting out, it's actually a nice... Oh, it rained right there. I was just talking about it. Here's my profit. I mentioned it, and it happened. Yay. That means I don't have to worry as much about money. Can't say I don't have to worry about money, but money is less of a problem. Another kiosk up at the top of the steps here, because this is going to be our biggest money maker for a little while. And put one at the end of the ride here. There you guys go. Spend. Okay, raise the line up to 16. It's easy enough to do. Need another basic money maker. We'll do a junior coaster. Actually, I'll do a looping coaster just to show you guys a nice little, a couple different looping coasters you can do if you're low on cash. Now, if you now on the original Rollercoaster Tycoon, this back part's optional. You can skip it, but on anyone after RCT2, you need that back section. Unless you're playing open RCT, then you can choose to have it not pass the station. The reason why is because it used to stop at the end of the station, but now it needs to keep going. You need that station to keep it from going over. Only reason. And this right here is easily one of the most profitable rides in the game because of how many people can go through it. And then I'll build another looping coaster over here and show you guys another quick money maker if you want. And you can make these even more profitable by putting an on-ride photo section on them. But I'm not going to do that because these are cheaty enough as it is. But that said, if you're desperate for if you're desperate to make some money, these brads do the trick. But I also like to limit myself on how often I build those. Because of how cheap they are. And what do we have right now? I'll build a junior coaster. Only because I know I can fill up the small space with this. I'm not too worried about cash. I'm making some decent money. I am going to turn it down to normal funding though, because right now I don't need maximum. Alright, gonna break. No, I want brakes. And then entrance right here. Exit here. And don't need block sections. Actually, I don't really want that. I don't like the way that juts out. That's an easy enough fix. Oh, we unlocked the slide, yay. Yeah, that works a little better. Oh, I can get it through the loop. That's nice. Not even what I was trying to do, but that's cool. If I break right here, exit entrance. That's not where I wanted that. I want the entrance there and the exit right here. And continuous circuits, 6 miles. Yeah, that works. Have that brake a little bit so I can, yeah, nice and slow into the station. Perfect. That is perfect. Now that will help more than it'll hurt. And I'm really not all that worried about this scenario. I mean, it is a challenge, don't get me wrong, but if you're careful with what you build and you just keep building like every other scenario, it's completely beatable. And once we get a little more cash, I'll put maximum funding back on because that guarantees rides. I'm not really anywhere I want this right now. I don't want it there. I want it there. Perfect. That should be fine. Alrighty, what am I building? I'm gonna build a merry-go-round. No battery on my controller. Give me 1 second, I will plug my controller in and solve that problem. Problem solved. But yes, I'm playing the Switch version, which means I'm using a controller. Is it better than a mouse and keyboard? It's just preference. Literally, it's like, I can't say whether it's better or worse. It's whatever you prefer. I actually prefer the keyboard, but the controls for the Switch aren't bad at all. I'm enjoying them. There we go. It's already July, year one. We're at 600 guests. Not bad in the least. I'm going to build one more coaster, and then I'll go and put the funding back to maximum. This funding is maximum. Just like the power is, just like Brawly's power is maximum. But I don't know why I said that. Okay, I unlocked a pirate ship, but I don't know where I want to put the pirate ship. Let's see, where can I put the ship? I'm gonna put it right here, why not? And I can charge more than $1.50 for this. I can charge $3 for this. They will happily ride it. go to maximum because I can afford it now. Because we're getting 5,000 a month is how much I'm getting back in profit, so I can afford it. Did I even build one of these? I did not. It can go in this little weird area that I'm building over here. There we go. Alright. Maybe 2 more mechanics. Okay, what are we researching? That's the question. Suspended swing coaster? Okay. Now you get the vertical drop on this scenario too. I thought I'd get it. I actually got it last time earlier, which is maybe they randomize them a little more on Classic. I don't know. Not a big deal either way. Don't know where I want to build you. Somewhere where I actually have some room to build you. Maybe here? Yeah, that'll work. Go to 2. Go up to 10. Yeah, 10's fine. I don't know if back up to 10. Back up to 10 might work. Since it was at 14. Okay, we unlock the suspended spoon coaster. That's fine. And then we'll bring this back up to the station. Do one more little drop here, and then turn, and then start lift healing it. Alright. And perfect. Entrance and exits. New block sections. I'm not 100% sure if this will make it to the station, but it should. I don't see why it wouldn't. Underground view? Okay, it does come back to the station. That's the main thing I was worried about. Okay, we're going to get rid of the minimum waiting time, because that'll increase how often the people can get through the ride, and I can make a little more cash that way. $6. I can make $7 off this ride. Probably make $8 off this ride. Wow. And the mine ride actually gets a really good bonus for a really big bonus for being underground, which is nice. Okay, people are riding that like crazy, so that's going to be a big moneymaker. Alright, what else am I going to build? What else am I going to build? I don't know. Okay, classical Roman theming. We got a log flume. Got a suspended swing coaster, but I kind of don't want to build it. They're not bad coasters, but... You can't bank turns, so they're kind of hard to build with compact. Well, the fact this is underground too means that it's going to make bank easily too. I don't want to do this, but I want to make the line a little longer. Sorry, people. That is worth it for that little bit of extra line. And people will line up like crazy for this, so I'm not too worried there. Especially while it's raining, they'll line up in droves. Because most of the ride is underground. The merry-go-round and the haunted house are the same way. People will line up to get out of the rain in them. Put a corkscrew. Why not? Got a surplus of cash right now. There's no reason not to build a simple corkscrew coaster. Is that in a way? Maybe keep it at 25? We'll corkscrew back. Why not? If it'll let me. And then, let's see, we'll break right here. Actually, I can go back up a little bit. Nah, I need to keep it somewhat compact. I'll break. And I'll even add block breaks here to prevent wrecking. I don't think it's going to happen. Entrance. And exits. And test. There we go. Alright, everything should be okay. No corkscrews on the corkscrew coaster, but that's fine. Low nausea is a really good thing. That means that they're not going to be puking like crazy. Vertical drop coaster, that's getting built next. I don't know where I want to build it, but that's getting built next. Maybe here? One, two, three. Two. Actually, that should be fine. So I think I can build up and around. Not my intention, but I'll take that. So I could do another deep drop right here. Why not? And back at the 9 should be hopefully okay. And then we'll go into a lift seal. Ran out of cash. I'm surprised. Come on, give me my money. Yeah, right there would have been better. And then I need a 3 something for the turn here. Give me money. Thank you. An exit right here. And I don't need block sections because there's a left hill going back up to the station. It's one of the safest ride builds you can do. Oh yeah, that's beautiful right there. Underground view, I don't need that anymore. This is expensive. I wonder if I can cheat a little bit. Well, what are my stats on this ride while I'm waiting for profit? I know it's going to complain about me not being able to get to it, but that's okay. Give me cash, dang it. Okay, give me my money. There. I knew it would make a profit. Easily, this ride's not a bad ride. Let's see, I can put a restroom over here. Build another info kiosk easily. Right there. And we got pizza already. We have 2 pizza stalls, so we'll do some fry stalls. And maybe not yet on fries. We can put it over here. Do some fries. Make some drinks. And the wooden wild mouse is getting built. That's not a question. There's no negatives building a wild mouse. Wouldn't call it the best coaster in the game, but it's a good coaster. Okay, what was I doing? Wild mouse. I want to build a wild mouse. Let's see. I could build cheesy mice. Not going to, but I could. Yeah, we can have a sudden drop, that's fine. And then up to 26 is perfectly fine. Corkscrew's in the way there. If I do this... And then drop back down to 18, which is probably isn't the safest way to do this, but it's okay. It's allowed. And then entrance here, exit here, and test. And this is a very, very poorly optimized coaster as far as like where the ride parts can go and stuff, but it's okay. It'll still make a good bit of money. I think that's it as far as coasters I can build on the inside. We have quite a few on the outside, but I think that's it on the inside. Probably get some flat rides in here though. Let's see, we're gonna advertise. Probably don't need to advertise. We're going to advertise. Okay, what's the next coaster that's getting built? Or the next ride? Souvenir stall, okay. There's a mini coaster. Could build another vertical drop coaster. I might do that just because you can literally build them, well, not anywhere, but they're very forgiving on placement. I think our goal was only 900 guests, wasn't it? Yeah, we've achieved our goal. Okay. Should name coasters, just can't think of what I want to name them. That's my only problem. I don't know what I want to name them. see. Runaway Mine Ride. Runaway Miner. Not to be confused with OR, Runaway Minor. Because that's a completely different thing. Yeah, the mine ride going off rails, that's fun. The other one, not so much. Rodent Chaser, why not? And this is all wrapped together. We'll name it spaghetti. And meatballs, why not? This will be the Looper Duper. This will be Thread the Needle because it goes through the loop. And because this is a ladybug car, which is an insect, and it kind of looks like a caterpillar, which is kind of looks like a worm, and it goes through the other ride. This will be Worm Invasion, or no, Centipede. That's better. And this will be Mega Drop. Why not? Or Into the Abyss. Why not? That sounds better. Into the Abyss. And I'm gonna put another one here because I can. And you can do a lot with vertical coaster. You can even do loops. I'm just not doing loops right now. No reason. Just don't want to overcomplicate it. Hide support so I can see what I'm doing. If I could do this a little closer, maybe. Alright, and then more station platform, yes, perfect. Exit there, entrance over here. Can entrance go over here? Yes, we're good. Alright, campaigns are finished. That means I have to do some more campaigning. I built the entrance. Oh, it's not a complete circuit. That's why. Alright, try this again. I didn't say I wanted block breaks. You don't deserve block breaks. Okay, I'm gonna advertise Into the Abyss. Why not? Free fries. And advertise for the park. Okay, makes it to the station. What's my stats? It's in the red, but this ride is normally in the red. I'm not the least bit worried about that. As long as you're not crazy in the red, you're fine. I can't say that about every ride. 9 times out of 10, you want to ride not in the red. But this is literally the one exception. Or one of the few exceptions. There really isn't a whole lot else I can do in this park. Unfortunately. I could add some more flat rides. We're going to turn off coasters. Hide rides, hide people. Where's it bad at? It's not horrible. Can hire some more handymen though. Could extend this into an underground log flume. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I don't think that would be too crazy of an idea. Let's see. One, two, three. And just because I know that this works, that's not going to work. That's seriously in the way? Wow. Never would have guessed that would have been a problem. And this wasn't really meant to be anything too crazy, just something simple I can build inside here. And I think that succeeds. While that's testing, gonna go underground. And this is at least a $4 ride. I'm not too worried here. Not the chairlift. I don't want the chairlift. I know it's not the best. And as for why I'm doing some of the path underground, it's mainly so I can put some rides on the outside. Because I think it looks okay, having a few rides lining the outside of the park. Plus I could put rides on the inside of here if I wanted to, which I might do also. Yeah, it's literally just whatever works. We need to paraphrase Bob Ross a little bit. I mean, this is... when you're making a park like this, it's whatever you want to do. Like he used to say with the paintings. It's like, there's no wrong way to do it. And I think that's one of the beauties of Rollercoaster Tycoon, is you can literally build whatever you want. It's not really... I want an underground bumper car. You are going to give it to me, game. There you go. And this is literally just because we've spent most of our space building coasters, so. So I'm just having a little fun. Let's see. I think I built a coaster in every single area except for right here. I didn't build a coaster in here yet. The campaigns are finished, that's why my rating's going down. Voucher for free fries. Let's see what the biggest complaints are about. I can probably fit one of these in here. I can fit one in. I don't need a crazy amount of space for one. Oh, best custom design rides. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad reward. Probably build a mine ride in here. Or not a mine ride, but a wild mouse in here. Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, I can build one in here. I got plenty of room. 2, 3. 5. This should be okay. I don't know where I'm at. Hide supports, so I can see what I'm doing, maybe? I think I'm okay at 7. There's not really anything negative I can do as far as adding to the park and building. Yeah, but we discovered cotton candy, apparently. Add some more station? Yes, that works perfectly. And then, entrance here. Exit right here. And test. And while that's testing, I will build some path. Hide supports. I don't need supports right now. And you see, that doesn't make it, which means I gotta go and go back down to ground view. I'm not rebuilding the entire ride because I don't need to. Just do that. And that little lift hill should fix the problem. It's because I misjudged how high that was, that's all it is. But it's an easy fix, and I don't have to rebuild the ride. Oh, that helps. Yeah, it slows down a little there, but it's not a big deal. It slows down a little there. And nope, I was building, I wasn't centering the ride. Down. Perfect. And see if it makes it this time. The best thing to do would be to completely rebuild the ride, but I don't want to mess with that. This is a $4 ride, so which all that means is I technically probably should make it longer, but I'm not going to. I can pay off the loan. And people are gonna ride this ride like crazy, even though it's only $4. As for why the park rating is going lower, there's a reason for it. I guess gotta find out what. Okay, 50 people want to go home. It's too crowded here. Nothing I can do about the crowding. The wanting to go home, I can't do a whole lot about. Hide rides, hide people. See if it's bad anywhere. Yeah, not a whole lot I can do about some of this. I can get rid of the people that want to go home. That'll actually increase the rating a little bit. I can also get rid of the for the overcrowding, I can hire a few pandas or a few mascots. That actually does a lot as far as crowding and stuff goes. Take care of the people that want to go home. Yeah, too crowded. Where's this crowding at? Go to where it's too crowded. So if I can get rid of the overcrowding, then that's my biggest concern. It seems like mostly in here. So yeah, we're gonna hire a panda. Well, mascot in general, but we're gonna hire him. He's gonna get rid of the. He's gonna prevent some overcrowding in this area. That's his job. And he'll do a good job. Let's. And then let's see. Hire another mascot. We have a panda, so we need a tiger. Why not? No, it is crowded in this area, and this is the easiest way to take care of crowding. As long as you don't mind paying for the mascots. Alright. I guess they're getting lost or stuck. That's a big problem. And this actually will raise the rating, just we should make another way out. That's part of the problem too. There, that'll help people get out too. Hopefully. And let's see if this raises the park rating a little bit. Make this free. And the main concern is wanting to go home. That's just people being lost. Which is that though annoying. Means I don't have to worry about crowding anymore. You know what? We're gonna look at Albert. He wants to go home. Look at Allie. She wants to go home. Axel. But this is actually raising the park rating, which is good. Okay, Blake's already leaving. Brad's leaving the park. He's almost there, but I'll help him out. You wouldn't think that just when people exit helps, but it does. And this might help a little too. Yeah, we're going to lower this down a little bit. And make it a little easier for them to get out. There you go. Hire some more handymen to do their jobs because they're not doing their jobs. And then we can advertise for the park. That'll raise the rating up a little too. See, problem's kind of solved. And now people aren't complaining about it being overcrowded because of all the mascots. People aren't paying enough to go on the spiral slide. Why don't people want to go on the spiral slide? It's only $1.50. Here, ride the slide. Okay, now that I spent all that time doing whatever it is I was doing, we're gonna have some fun. Gonna go a little bit crazy building a wooden coaster in here. Actually, an underground river rapids would be more fun. Yeah, it's not as popular as a coaster. Not in the least, but it's a fun ride to build. And fun is a good choice. And there's a few places where I can build it. Probably build it inside here. I think I can build it with the mine ride. And I honestly just like building these. They're not even the best ride in the game or anything. I enjoy building them. And you can build really good ones. They can be on par with coasters. I will say they're not as good as coasters, but they can. Well, actually, yes, I can. They're not bad. And I don't need to test that. I'm going to test it, but I don't have to. That supports. I don't need the minimum waiting time on this ride. And yeah, I just wanted to build something cool inside there, even though you can't even see it. It looks cool though. What's the stats on that? Underground view? What are your stats? $4. I will take it. We're going to hire another couple mechanics because I can afford it. Yeah, adding a couple more paths and all that just made life a little bit easier as far as the park grading. So people were complaining they couldn't get out of the park, so I solved the problem. They can get out of the park now. And even though no one's going to see it, I'm going to build a nice little wooden coaster inside here. Two, three. About right here. It's not going to quite work in there. I want to build one more coaster if I can help it. I just don't know where I want to build it. This park's basically done as far as rides go. So as far as what I want to build, I don't know. There really isn't anything that I can't build. Campaigns are finished. Free haunted house. Free fries. Into the abyss. Alrighty, some yellow balloons over here, maybe? The hard part's not even building rides, hard part's not even getting the guests in, it's just finding where to build the rides. That's the overline challenge in this park. What's it named? Oh. There we go. What new thrill rides do we have? got burgers. You guys want some burgers and some fries? Maybe some drinks. Does that even work? That I don't know if that looks good. They could probably get to it, but I don't trust that. That's weird. Okay, what else can we do? I can do a lot. I just don't know if I want to. But it's okay. I wonder if I can build here. If I could build something here, that's the question. Because I think I can. Yeah, tight squeeze, but I think I can fit something small in here. Yeah, I can do this. So I'm gonna try to do this. One, two, three. Yes, this can be done. As for why vertical drop, it's because I know I can fit a vertical drop in here. Only reason. And this will probably be the last coaster of the scenario. Because I don't know how I'm going to fit anything in after this. Hide supports. Where's my supports? Oh, inverter ship. That's one I can easily fit somewhere. Razor lower land furs. That's actually a fairly easy fix. There we go. Place that. And then entrance and exits. And test. Not what I wanted. I was trying to build. High supports. Okay, that works good. And I need to put the exit in somewhere where it will exit. My advertising campaigns have finished. Yay, I fit it. Awesome. Might as well advertise still. Fries, yes. Advertise River Rapids. Yeah, sure. Why not? I have no idea what the stats are on this ride. Okay. I mean, I apologize for making all the vertical coasters, but they're literally the easiest coaster to make in this game. Or they're one of the easier coasters to make, and because they fit anywhere, and I need the space. I'm not going out of my way to spam them, but they're also making it very easy to. Okay, I'm surprised I got tidiest parking in the country this far into the scenario. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. It's a good award to have. I'm just surprised I got it. Okay, go-karts. I'm going to have them on the outside because you don't want them on the inside. Because they get a penalty for being underground. And you can have some of it underground if it's a penalty if too much of it is underground. I think it's like over a third of it or something. Not a big deal. Like I said, I can have a little bit of underground, which is what I'm going to do. But you just can't go overboard with it. Like right there should be perfectly fine as long as I make sure that enough of the track is outside of the underground area. You'd think an underground track would be more exciting, but it's literally not the case with these. But it's not a huge deal breaker. You can still have a little bit of underground and it doesn't affect anything. It's just if you go overboard with it. Yeah, that's actually it's probably too long a line for go-karts. I don't want it to be that long. That's fine. Right there. And green. Why are there complaints? Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, the rating's going back up. It was just being weird for a second. Now the small bit of underground track should actually boost the stats. See, now it's a $5 ride, which I'm only going to charge $4. I'll be nice. Observation tower. If I could find somewhere to build that, that'd be cool. Slide 2 hasn't been fixed. I'm not too worried. It's the #1 complaint. People wanting to go home, I'm not too worried. Bathroom's the other one. That's an easy fix. Just build another bathroom. Okay. Advertise the go-karts, why not? This would connect that path a little better. I might do that. Yeah, because any interconnectivity is a good thing. Maybe it might be a good thing. I don't know. I could connect that. I can't connect it. It was worth a try. Yeah, I can connect it to this. That might help a little bit. And I can put a no entry sign right there so people can't get in there. That'll help that. Put another restroom over here, maybe? Okay, launch free fall. That's a good ride. I just don't know where I want to put it. 68 people have to go to the bathroom. That's... So one of the reasons this park's probably starting to tank a little bit. I've got plenty of food and drink stalls, even though they're probably not the thirstiest right now. There are spiral slides here. Yeah, demolish it, why not? I can rebuild it. Yeah, it goes down and back up, so I'm not too worried about the rating too much. As long as it doesn't tank completely, I think we're okay. Alright, right here I should be able to fit a free fall. At least I think I can. Let's find out. Yeah, that works out pretty good, actually. Put the exit there. And downboard to launch because it's safer. And green, I can charge $5 for this. I know I can. $5 ride, simple as that. Yeah. Okay, 150 people running out of cash, 73 people having to go to the bathroom. Where are you? Yeah, I should put a bathroom over here. The people running out of cash, I can't do anything about. They're out of luck. I can't take care of the bathroom problem though. That's an easy solution. There's nothing wrong with putting in more bathrooms. I never opened that balloon stall. That's got to be open. Can put some food stalls over here because I'm not fitting anything else over here. There we go. Put some benches. Add some trash cans. What's trash cans underground too? They can be placed in the underground area. No reason not to. Okay, marketing campaign is finished. Free rides on the free fall, why not? I'm making bank, so I don't really care. I don't even have to advertise, I'm doing it for fun. And then put another ship over here very easily. Is there a reason to put a ship over here? Not really. Other than the fact I know I can fit one. High land surface? Question mark? Yeah, that works. There you guys go. You can ride that. I've got two of them in the same area, but it's fine. Got a lot going on up here, but I think I can fit an observation tower. Oh, where'd my mouse go? I lost it. Seems like it jumps down and then shoots back up. Which isn't a big deal. That doesn't work there. I tried. Yes, I tried. Now, at a certain point, money doesn't matter in this scenario anymore. I mean, it does. It always kind of does, but you can spend it more frivolously. And we're currently at that point. We're at the point where I can spend money without really caring. And just have fun. It's not a bad ride to place in here. And I know I can fit it somewhere. Yeah, right here. And this will actually get the people off the paths too, which is nice. Probably hire some more mechanics. What's the reliability on this ride? Every 10 minutes, that should help. See, it's not too bad. Free go-karts, free cotton candy. Advertise the haunted house, why not? Not too bad. We've doubled our number of guests that the scenario requires, which is always cool. We're at 70,000 in cash, which I wish was real cash because I could afford stuff then. Can I fit you? I don't know why you can't find a back exit. Really isn't even that complicated of a park. I can't find the exit, but it's right there. Alright, let's see. Building the top swing. Where can I build you? Maybe here? If it'll fit? Yeah, it might fit. Will it fit? That is the question. Oh yeah, that'll fit. And then we want intense modes. I can charge $5. And test. And green. Okay, 3D cinema. Probably fit it right here. Alright. No, I don't want it there. Hide base land and supports. That helps a little bit. Where's my mouse at? I don't see myself. There I am. There we go. That's what I wanted. It's hard to see. Too much stuff here. And that works. It's the number one thought. I know it's been going up and down. Okay, that many people are saying it's too crowded. That's a minor problem. Yeah, that's a minor problem. I can have mascots roam the bottom of the area to fix the crowding. The guests getting lost, they're not lost. They're confused. That helps some of the guests that want to go home. That'll actually raise the rating a little bit. You wouldn't think that it would raise it, but it does. Because guests that want to head out just drag the park rating down, especially when they can't find the exit. Is my parking? What? Yeah. And Looping Coaster hasn't been fixed just because it's a complex park and the mechanic hasn't made it there yet. It'll get fixed. I'm not too worried about it. See, it's going up now. And also, any park that has a lot of verticality like this one, they're going to get a little confused on. Just per the course with scenarios like this. But there's a rating of 779. It's going up and down, so it's fine. We unlocked rowing boats. Of all the things to unlock, we unlocked rowing boats. Alright, let's see if I can find the exit here. Yeah, we can help a few people get out, maybe. Yeah, it's dropping back down, so that's good there. I don't see the guest getting stuck, though. It's mostly lost. Too crowded, I fixed, I thought. It's too crowded, I can't do anything about. Well, I know I got it built around here somewhere. Yeah, it's getting crowded around that area, so that's an easy fix. Where's my entertainer? Stay down here. You were literally supposed to be down here. ground view so I can see his path. Yeah, his job is to prevent the crowding in this area, so he can go here. Wooden coaster hasn't been fixed. How many stuff's broken down, out of curiosity? Oh, we won. My name is John, as always. If you guys like the scenario, please, if you guys like me playing this, please like and subscribe. I hope you all have a nice day, and thank you all for watching. This has definitely been one of the more challenging parks, and for good reason. Yeah, I definitely had fun, though. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. See you later.